Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Welcome back to the show. We are joined by the owner and operator of 5-8 Therapy. This is Timothy Collins Jr. joining us here, and we're going to talk more today about the mental health counseling services that he offers out of Broward County. First and foremost, welcome to the show. How are you today?
Thank you. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Excited. I know today we're doing a little Funspiracy, the game of shocking
Yes.
truth. But before we get to all that, just give us a quick overview about you, the company, and of course, your expertise.
Yes, Timothy Collins, licensed mental health counselor. I work out of Broward and I service Broward, Miami-Dade, Palm Beach County, clinical mental health counseling, including, all your favorites, anxiety, depression, ADHD, mood disorders, mood dysregulations, you name it, I can most likely do it. Even a little substance abuse, why not? So yes, this is what I do with the mission of clearing out corruption so that way we can become the truth of what we were supposed to be in the first place.
Beautifully said. Thank you so much. And today we're going to dive, into a little bit about the game of shocking truth. But
Yes.
beforehand, I know last week I got to learn a lot about you and all your ebooks and all that you have to offer. You're a man who wears many hats. You're providing virtual services to those. You mentioned Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, correct? And
Yes.
your mission is to clear out corruption, as you say, right? To become your
Yes.
truth.
Yes, that's what it's all about. And yes, I do provide virtual services. And if you're in the area, we can do something in person. However, yes, virtually predominant.
All
And
right. Well,
yes, many hats.
I see. Well, let's talk a little about social conspiracies. Go ahead. Talk a little bit about this.
All right. So social conspiracy. So the brand of the game is called Funspiracy, the game of shocking truth. And the whole point of the game, the purpose of the game is to help people feel comfortable in telling the truth through entertainment. So the first edition, there are 6 editions. We're going to go through all of them today. The first edition is called Social Conspiracies. I'm not sure if you can see it there. Social conspiracies. And it's basically everything that you can think of, literally just social conspiracies, watching your friends squirm from revealing their forbidden truths about, you know, regular topics. So today we're going to have a little fun, Jill. I'm going to ask you some of these questions, and we're going to find out, and your listeners, if you can handle your own truth. Okay.
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Let's see. Which is more powerful? So the card designs are like this. Which is more powerful, hate or love?
Love.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. Because I feel like with love, you could do anything. There's amazing stories. I love hearing stories how people meet, parents ban them from seeing each other, and next thing you know, they elope, and now they have kids, they're married, and it's like, I told you so. And I just
Uh-huh.
I believe in love. I mean, but hate could be too, but I want to think more love.
Okay, I like that. That says a lot because the answers that you give gives away your mentality. It gives away your personality.
Oh,
It
okay.
gives away what you're willing to say and do with other people. So that's
Okay.
actually a very good. Here's another one. Laws no longer exist. What is your very first act?
I still don't want to smoke pot. I've never tried that. That's
Hmm.
like was like a law. You can't do illegal drugs. I don't know. I kind of follow laws. I don't do any a law. Oh, I would speed. I would speed on a road. I do like driving fast. I would
Okay.
speed, but it's not too harmful. It could be harmful. I would probably drive faster. Yes.
Okay, I like that one. That was speed. That's like the first one I've ever heard that one.
All right.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Some of these require you to think a little bit, so I'm going for something. Ooh, here's a really good one, especially today. In today's age, artificial intelligence will become conscious one day. Debate me.
No.
Sudden debate card. You don't think so? Why not?
No, I mean, I just think it's really I think it's helpful. Some people think it's harmful, but I think we're fine. I don't think it's ever going to take over us and take over every single act and every single job and every little. We need human people touch experience to thrive, and I think people are going to realize that going forward. I remember when Google came out with their AI recently a few months ago, all the
Hmm.
errors that were happening,
Right.
like medical people are asking questions and it's telling you to take something that's going to kill you and you shouldn't. So I just don't know how we can ever trust all that. I don't think it's going to do away with. Humanity. Oh gosh, but who knows? I may have a robot here doing the show for me next time, and I'm just the puppet in the background. But
Oh
yeah,
man.
what do you think?
I believe there will be some type of some, even if it is artificial consciousness, because the whole point of getting technology or how we use technology in this country is for it to do stuff for us. So you have to have some level of technical capacity and consciousness to be able to fold clothes or wash dishes or clean or something like that. So even if it is, it'll be artificial, but I don't know if they would actually take over the world. I don't know. That movie I, Robot was very eye-opening.
I know, right? Oh, and then I saw Megan, but that's a whole nother thing. But still, I was
Right. That
like,
was a good one too. That was a good one too. All right. Last one for social conspiracies.
go ahead.
Love is not blind. Debate me.
Love is blind, I think.
Yeah.
Especially those first few months, and you think everything's peachy keen and great, and it's like, oh my gosh, he's so amazing, or she's so wonderful, he's so and then because you don't see everything, you're just these hormones, these pheromones in your body are running deep, and it's like nothing else matters. All you see is that connection. Hopefully you have that great connection. You're falling in love
Uh-huh.
and it's like, oh my gosh. But then it's like reality sets in. There's more to life than that. And you got to get to know the person. But I think in the beginning, I think there's a lot of I think it's chemical that's messing us up, Timothy.
Big time. Big time. So would that be love or lust?
Oh,
Ooh.
that's lust. You're right.
Oh.
You're right. You're right.
So this is the fun part, just having being able to have discussions based off of small things. And in a group setting, whoever would have the best truth would
Yeah.
get the cards. So they have a point system. So
Oh,
this is actually a game. So that's social conspiracies. It just talks about social aspects
okay.
and how we can get down with it.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. I like this. Anything
Awesome. Oh
else?
God. Yes, of course. The next version number 2 is Funspiracy Men versus Women. And I created that excuse me, that version years ago. The first one was made in 2020. This one was made in 2020, and I just kept going from there. So Men versus Women was just made in a day and age where men are talking about women are talking about men, and women are trying to figure out how to be better women, and men are try to figure out how to be better men. So I
True.
was like, you know what? Let's have some fun with this, shall we? So here are some other questions. The battle of the sexes continues, unfortunately. But we're going to make it continue in a fun way. So let's see. Should gender roles be canceled?
Should what be canceled?
Gender roles.
Oh, I thought you said generals. I'm like, I don't know much about the army military to speak. That's tricky to me.
Mm-hmm.
That is a hard one.
Mm-hmm. Right out the gate.
I believe that everyone has the right to be who they are, who they want to be, and express themselves. I believe in you if you want to change your body and change your gender. I do believe in that. But I also still believe in that we are all born one way. That's the way we really are born. But you could
Mm-hmm.
still be transgender. But I think you still. I think. I don't know. I'm not, and don't be offended, anyone. I'm a female. If I ever wanted to be a man, I would change to be a man, and I think that's cool and okay. But I think it's my passport should say that I was female because that's what my genetic makeup is. And I don't think I should be competing against men in sports. I don't agree with that because genetically they're going to outdo me or vice versa. If it's a man in a women's sport, it's like, what? Yeah, those things I just don't, no. Yeah,
Correct.
but it's not that I don't like anyone who's transgender. I'm not against you. I love your body, love your own, what you want to do. That's fine. But I believe like check mark of the box, the female, the male, you have to go with what God gave you. Be
Mm-hmm.
whoever you are, but maybe you don't want to say it. Just check it off and just say, all right, I was born that way. You can't deny how you were born.
Correct. That's the facts of the situation. And I like that answer. So if there was a group of people, I'd probably give you that card. So that's
Thank
a
you.
good thing. So that's called a launch card. With men
Okay.
versus women, there are 3 cards. Your launch card, which is like orbit, they're just a general questions. But then you have other cards that are man based and
Okay.
women based. So I'm gonna ask you a woman based question now. Oh, this
Okay.
is good. I think this is interesting. What's the creepiest thing a man has ever done to you?
I'm going to tell you right now,
Hmm.
it happened just like this, like where I am right now for work. My
Okay.
sister couldn't believe it. My ex boyfriend. And I just think, look, this is just weirdly gross and creepy. I'm sitting here working one day and he comes to my office and it's a home office, so I'm in my home, right?
Hmm.
And he's like, "Oh, I know you're working. Can I just stop by and say hi?" I'm like, "Sure, but I'm doing Zooms. I can't focus. I can't, just you want to come by and say hi. If I have a break, fine." He sat literally right here, like as I'm sitting, he like started like rubbing my feet. I'm barefoot now. And I just find that so creepy. And he was like, "Oh, that feels so good." I'm like, "What? I'm working. Stop touching
Whoa.
my feet." It was so creepy. And he wasn't like, and we could talk openly here, like
Yes.
he probably was excited, but he wasn't trying to be excited. Or he wasn't trying to do anything kinky, weird. He's not, doesn't have a foot fetish. But I was
Uh-huh.
like, this is so creepy to the point where now I'm sitting here. Like he did it as a joke at first. And then he was like, "I'll just massage your feet." And I'm like, "I'm working. I don't want that." So then I took a
Mm.
picture on my phone. I grabbed my phone, sent it to my sister. And we were both like, "That is so creepy. I'm
That's a little
working. Why
creepy.
are you touching my feet?" I'm sorry. You may want to ask someone else because my answers may be a little crazy, but that's
No, it's perfect. That's why the game is called the game of shocking truth. Everybody's truth is shocking. Why? Because we want to just be cordial and nice. No, bring it out. Okay, you are doing a great
well,
job.
what
That was a
about you? What is the creepiest thing a female or male's ever done to you? I mean, I got to ask it back, right?
You know what? I'll stick with the answer. I'll stick with the question. What's the creepiest thing a man has ever done to me? Creepiest
Okay.
thing a man has ever done to me is literally just hit on me, but it was the way he did it. I'm walking outside
Okay.
and he stops in the middle of the road and I'm sitting here thinking he just asking for directions or something. So I try to give him directions and he's like, "Oh, okay, thanks. So you live around here?" I was like, "I know the area quite well." He's like, "Okay, okay, okay, okay. You hang out with your friends and whatnot." I was just like, "Why are you asking so many questions?" Like, I'm a dude. I know exactly how to hit on women. It
Yeah.
sounds like you're hitting on me.
Yeah.
So I had to just get direct with him. Like, here's where it got creepy. This man said, "Oh, well, where are you going? I'll take you. Get in the car."
Okay,
This is a
that is
grown. This is a
creepy.
grown man.
Oh my God, kidnapping or rape about to happen. I'm just envisioning it. Or adult napping.
Right. And I'm like, I know I look young, but don't let the face or the hair fool you. I'm a dude and I don't get down like that. And I told him that directly. And I was like, you need to go ahead and speed off or there's going to be a
Yeah,
problem.
respect each and every, but don't intrude on what I want, what I need, what I want. Respect my boundaries. This is a boundary
Hmm.
situation. Thank you. Thanks for
Exactly.
sharing that. Wow.
That's the creepiest thing a man's ever done to me. All right. One more. This is
Go
a
for it.
man based question. Name three things that would make a man cry.
Finding his wife or girlfriend in bed with another man. No, it's probably more rage than crying. I don't, probably more rage. Cry,
Hmm.
cut his penis off.
Oh, yeah. That'll definitely make any man cry. That'll make any man cry. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, break up with him? It depends if he really is in love with you. I don't know. I think bodily harm. I just, I don't know what else to say. What would make a man cry?
I think this is
Some
good.
men,
So
I could take their mother away and they'd be like, "But I need my mommy still." Okay. I mean, I don't really have a good answer for this one, Timothy. This is all you.
it's okay. That's good because now just you're now aware of certain things that you're not aware of. So that's really cool. I would probably go with death of a loved one.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh gosh. I see,
Yeah,
but you got me out there. Okay. Uh-huh.
it's probably like the biggest one. A lost love. So yeah, like if the guy really cares about the girl and they end up leaving or breaking up, that can make a man
Yeah.
cry. And uh, I'd probably
Yeah.
go with like being too embarrassed. Like we'll hide it with rage and anger, but I'd probably go with too embarrassed on that one.
All right.
Yeah.
Good answers because I didn't have really any for that one, but okay. All right.
It's okay. So we're moving on. So the next one is called Psychobabble. Yes.
Psycho Babble, everyone. That's
Psychobabble.
PSYCO Babble. Bring it on.
Correct. And shout out to Mr. Andrew Hayes of the Hayes brand. That's Hayze brand, because he is the creator of this little green guy here. And this green
Awesome.
guy is the basically the center character for all of the games. And
Awesome.
yes, and there are four characters overall. So shout out to Mr. Andrew Hayes of the
Woohoo.
Hayes brand.
Go
So
for it.
this game is based on two things: Psychobabble, action cards, and truth cards. Now
Ooh.
the truth cards are just like telling the truth, but the action cards you have to do something. So these
Okay.
are action. Let's get out of the fur. There we go. And truth.
All right.
All right. So we'll do three. Here's a truth card. You have control over all humans. What will you make them do?
I mean, be kind to people. First and foremost, be kind. Just be nice to everyone. Help your neighbor. Hold that door for someone. I like kindness. So I think kindness goes a long way. Make everyone be kind and not mean and not kindness. I have three choices.
Sure,
Wait.
go for it.
Oh no, did you say three or just one? Kind is
That's
kind.
the beautiful part. As
Oh,
long as you answer, everybody's gonna have a different answer based off
okay.
of
I'm gonna
their
say kind.
perception. Okay, kindness. I like that. I would go with sleep, and I just wake you up when I need you. When you need to eat, when you need to the bathroom.
Oh, I love
Yes,
it.
peace on
Peace.
earth.
Got it, baby. Good one. Good one.
I like that. Okay. Oh, I'll say that one for last. Let's do another truth card.
Go for it.
Describe, or yeah. Oh, describe your alter ego.
I'm not Jekyll and Hyde. My dad is like that, seriously crazy, like really
Okay.
nice, really mean. My alter ego is um very stressed out. I'm like a ball of nervous energy. Like I'm calm, I'm nice, I'm fine. But then when I want something done, it's got to be done. It's got to be done right. And if not, I'm going to be like this. I'm going to talk really fast, and I'm going to be really anxious, and I'm going to be like, so I'm a little like crazy, but not crazy in a bad way where I'm harming anyone. But people think
Right.
I'm like a little wacky because I want things done a certain way. It has to be here. It has to be there. Kind of anxious Jill. I don't have a nickname. Do you remember Garbage Pail Kids when we were little? You're too
Yeah.
young. But
No,
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 so
I know
people,
Garbage Pail Kids.
no, you're young, but still, I'm 47. But everyone had like a thing. But I was like, like nervous Nancy in a sense. But
Okay. Got you. Okay. So I can see that. Just maybe a little neurotic when things get a little stressed out.
perfect. Maybe that's the word neurotic. There you go. Help me out.
Okay. So that's a good one. For me, honestly, I'd probably say a little sadistic.
Oh,
Simply because, yeah, and that's only because not in a like harmful way. Like I'm not gonna do anything to you. However, there are a lot of people, when I realize humans just in general, we do stuff we're not supposed to do all the time. And we know we're not supposed to do it. And we still do it. So
hmm
instead of getting mad, I get
yeah.
glad, you know? I'm not gonna sit here and be stressed out because you're about to walk into a trap. I'm just gonna watch you do it.
Got it. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I
So
like that answer. That's a good one.
yeah, because most people aren't willing to do things that they're not supposed to do until they do it. And the last one, do your best impression of a therapist.
Hi. Tell me how you're feeling today. Wonderful. But let's talk about how you really feel on the
Mm,
inside. No, I know,
mm.
but I mean that's what I would think like from back in the TV movies, and it's not the way it is. But like it's more
Yes.
like, tell me how you're feeling, just a calm, soothing voice. But at the point
Hmm.
where we're like, what is this lady talking about? Like relate to me. Don't be so like I don't know. I'm thinking like a '50s TV show, and like they sit the therapy saying, "And how are you doing today, Timothy?
Hmm.
How are you feeling? Are you angry? Are you sad? Are you happy?" Okay,
Oh,
I'm sorry. It's
I
not.
love it. I love it. I love it. Man, we got to play this game like in person
This
sometime.
is fun. This is fun.
You
This is the best day show ever. Thank you. I had so much fun. Keep going. Keep going.
also, all right. So the next version is Only Dares. So Only Dares is for kids. Literally, it's called Only Dares for kids.
Oh
I
my
don't know if
gosh.
you guys
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So this is a great game if you just want your children to be occupied, if they are having a party, if they are with groups, because there are certain. So they have I Dare You and I Double Dare You. So those are the cards here. So it could be anything like I dare you to burp as loud as you can. You know? So now you got a bunch of kids over here trying to burp.
Yeah, I can't burp.
Um,
I only do esophagus burps. They go like, "Grr." I really cannot burp. Something just in my body.
oh man, that's interesting. I will say that. Things like act out what you want to be when you grow up. You
Oh,
know, hmm Tell us what you know about God. That's interesting to see what
okay.
children know. Um, Another one could be, ooh, act like your mom or dad.
Ha.
That's
I
always a
like
fun
this.
one. Yes. So Funspiracy has these different versions, and that's only theirs for kids because I needed to do something for the babies. Why not? So for the sake of time, I'm going to move on to the next one, which is, I probably say, is that most edgy of all of them: fire and desire. Funspiracy, fire and desire. Healthy or toxic? You decide. Unlock the affairs and, you know, passions of your heart and your mind. So, fire and desire is based off of two things. Fire are sensual questions, and desire are relationship questions. So, let's see. A desire question. I want to ask a good one. Ooh, describe a time when you were tempted to cheat but did not.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Imagine answering these questions around your
Yeah.
spouse.
Oh gosh, right? Oh, I don't have a spouse, so I'm done.
Ah,
I'm
okay.
but I
All
get
right.
it. I get it. Wow.
Yes. So that's a big one. Here's a fire question. Describe your favorite way to be seduced.
Wine, candlelit romance. I like wine.
Okay.
I like a little getting in the mood, getting a little inhibitions lessons, romantic dinner, dark candlelight. Yeah.
Yes.
And I love
Bojo.
country music. So I need some country music and I do want some
Okay.
wine. Yep.
Okay. Country music, wine, and candlelit dinners for all of you who
But I
may
can't
have
eat
it.
too much because I want to get romantic. I can't have a bloated stomach. So
Very true. We don't want it gurgling in
how
there.
about appetize, like cheese and crackers and wine, and then that's it.
Right to the
We'll eat
romance.
after. Yes.
I like that. Very great answer. I like that. For me, I'm simple. I'm a man. A good smile and a nice body does the trick.
Got it. Perfect.
Very simple. Okay, here's one. Here's a desire question.
Oh,
How do you know you have fallen out of love?
they become annoying. Everything about
Mm,
them's annoying. I get a text message, I get a call, and I look at the call. I'm like, I don't want to take this. I don't want to respond. They become annoying. Like I just,
yeah.
like because I'm single. I've always been single. I've had boyfriends over the years, never been married, but so I've been dating. I've dated my whole life. So,
Okay.
and I know how it works. And yeah, they just all of a sudden just turn me off, get annoying. I don't want to kiss them.
Not no physical.
No physical attraction. No,
Mm,
yes.
that's heavy. That sucks. To be with somebody and not want to touch them, not want to kiss them. Like that's the whole
Because
point
they're
of having.
creeping you out. That was the foot.
Yeah.
That was like the foot toucher. So
Yeah, I can see that. Foot fetishes are a real thing out here. I'm starting to realize that. So he might be one of
mhm.
those guys. All right. And the last one are called wild cards. Now, wild cards are not a game. They are simply affirmation cards. But WOW is an acronym for words of wisdom. So they could affirm what you think. However, you know, some of them are pretty direct. Like, and all of these were created by me. These are just my own thoughts. So there's one that says solutions are greater than anger, you know? Listen, learn, repeat, and apply. Listen, learn, repeat, and apply. The the definition of stupid, in my opinion, is consciously or purposely doing something you know you're not supposed to do. So that's mine. And my favorite, and this is something my grandma said, and I'll leave it off with this. If you're going to do something wrong, do it right.
got it. I
Hmm.
love it. These are
Yes.
awesome, awesome, awesome stuff you got here today. Wow.
Thank you. Yeah, I was excited about this because it's a game. It's just fun and fun. It has to be fun. The word fun is literally in the title. So I'm glad that you got to experience and the listeners got a chance to hear some of the fun conspiracies that occur and it comes with men, women, children, personally, whether you're in therapy, whether you're a couple, whether you're dating. Funspiracy is a great way to get to know people and to honestly learn about their truth and learn them for who they truly are. And that's what I'm here to do.
Beautiful. I love this. This was awesome. This was like the funnest show I've ever had. Timothy,
Awesome.
this is great. I want to play this game every day. Thank you so much for joining us today on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And you can check out more at 5atherapy.com. That's 5, the letter A, therapy.com.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.